Hey guys, welcome to Cognitive Connections. I hope you're having a good night. So I'm tapped into a lot of energy right now, and I kept getting ascension process, and I keep getting things about twin flames. I know a lot of you have left that journey behind, but any new people or anyone looking for a twin flame thing, I have been getting stuff about that. So you can be having kind of short-term memory loss, your neck, shoulders, your lower legs and lower back, and your neck, shoulders, lower back and lower legs can be more stiff than usual. They're kind of bothering you. Now remember, I'm not a doctor and you could have some other health issues going up, but I'm talking about specifically the ascension process. So if you have this stuff regularly and it's not out of the blue, make sure you go to your doctor. But it's like, as you're going through this ascension process, you're getting closer to the true version of yourself, 21:12 on the clock. So there's going to be a lot of pressure on your neck, shoulders, lower back, and lower legs. You could also be a lot more tired than usual because you're literally upgrading. You're stepping into alignment with your true self. So you're going to be getting a little bit of short-term memory loss. It's not going to be permanent, but you might forget things certain places. You could be running into stuff a little bit more, 15 on the clock and 22. That's the other thing. It's like you're dropping this past version of yourself and you're stepping into true alignment with who you truly are. You could even be at this time having past life memories because the old self, your 3D self on this planet, is falling away. And you're stepping into alignment with who you truly are. Now, I was also pulling a lot of twin flame energy. Your twin flame, especially if you left this behind a little bit in the past or you disconnected, your twin flame is like waking up. They could be thinking about you nonstop right now. They could have, also another thing about ascension is you're super sensitive. So you're going to be more sensitive to people's emotions, people being happy, angry, all these things. It's going to be rising up in you, and you're going to be able to pick up on all their energy a lot more. So if you are on a twin flame journey, or you know you met someone that's your twin flame, they can be going through all this stuff, and both of you can be having old friends, family, stuff like that falling out of your life right now, but that's because you are literally ascending to a higher level of consciousness. And your body's going to be really going through it right now with the aches, pains, memory, feeling more tired. So just know that this will pass soon. But if that is going on with you and it came out of nowhere, also like lightheadedness at times, remember, if you're having health issues, go to a doctor. But these are also signs of an ascension process. Okay, now we're going to tap in on twin flames. I was also getting Pleiadian, which Pleiadians are here to uplift humanity and raise the vibration. If you see me staring straight, I'm also staring into this candle for divination. 17 on the clock. I haven't done this in a while. The star. I was going to say I'm pretty tapped in right now, so I'm just kind of channel through this. But you have been healing all different aspects of yourself. Someone can live by waterfalls, or they're going to go by a waterfall soon. There could be a need for you to connect with nature, go outside and walk in the grass, especially going through an ascension process right now. Because your body, when I say unplug, no technology. You're so sensitive to what's going on with the planet right now and the vibrations. You need to literally unplug from social media, listening to a bunch of stuff. At least plan a portion of your day, at least an hour if you're super sensitive right now and you're really on this tougher end, especially if you're a sensitive person or an empath, you're getting it like the worst. So right now, it's good to just get in tune with the universe and put your feet on the ground, because all this kind of stuff is energy anyways. So you need to pull in that natural good energy and not be plugged into your phone and TV and all that stuff, because if you're filling your head all day, it's going to be really, really rough on you. She's getting a fly right now. Your intuition is going to be really picking up. I've been picking up on this for a little while now, but even today, like, you could be feeling like it's just so much energy. You could even be feeling a little alone or isolated, and you're ready to get out of this spot. You're about to push through and get through this. You are healing on a cellular level, and you could be having, if you haven't had them yet, you can start having vivid dreams. I know some of you don't dream at all. That's what you've told me, but if you're going through this ascension process, you're going to start having very vivid dreams. And you could also be dreaming of past lives. Now, I'm not getting signs or specific, but I will name them throughout this reading once I pull some more cards. You're this really bright light. I'm just getting so many of you are healers. You heal people way more than you know, and you could be really getting the rough end of this right now because you heal so many others that you maybe haven't taken the time to unplug, disconnect, and heal yourself. Technology right now, during the day and stuff, is not going to be your friend going through this transition. You really need to spend, if you can do 3 to 4 hours a day unplugging from complete technology, writing in your journal, writing about the life you already have that you want to live. Put some truths when you're doing this writing thing. Whatever you want, like your future life for the future, start writing it down. A normal day in your future life, whatever you want it to be, as big as your dreams, like nothing is too small right now. So when you're doing that, add some truths into that. Like you go on a walk that day and be like, I went on a walk today and I came back to my dream home. Like 7:07 on the clock. That's really important right now. And so are the affirmations. That's not your food. Hold on. I love you, honey, but no. I put it in here for a reason. I'm sorry, LG. You could also be overeating right now because you're really stressed out. It's really important to find this balance in your life going through this ascension process. That's why going outside and getting unplugged from technology is so important, because your body's gonna feel all that. It's literally the worst thing you can do is be on technology all day going through this process. If you guys feel really anxious or stressed out and you just can't sit in the silence, that's because it's gonna be uncomfortable at first, but you have to fight through it. Once you fight through this, you're gonna start getting things done. Like, if you got off your phone for a little and just looked around your house and you took 15 minutes, you set a timer for 15 minutes and you start cleaning things, get your house in pristine shape, make it so nice that you don't wanna leave home because it's so beautiful and there's an ambiance in your house, light some candles. Draw a nice hot salt bath for yourself, or take a nice salt shower. You could even mix coffee, like coffee grinds with sea salt to really scrub yourself, but be careful if you have gentle skin. Coffee also wakes you up. Like, it wakes your skin up. If you do it on your face, it will help lighten up your face super fast. I don't know why I'm getting that right now. Someone can also be healing right now. People can be falling out of your life, or this has already happened. People are falling out to make room because you're stepping into your true self. And that's why you could feel so uncomfortable too. It's like you kind of feel like you're in the in-between from a past version of yourself. You may not know exactly who you are right now, and you're trying to figure out more information. This is going to pass because you're going through an ascension process. It's going to get better, but that's why unplugging is so significant. I can't reiterate that enough. But you are healing right now, and you're coming out as this very bright light. You could be this bright light to a lot of people, and a lot of people can naturally be drawn to you for healing. I'm also getting the TV show right now, the OA. I don't know if any of you have been watching that or you want to watch it on Netflix. There's something about near-death experiences too, like when you come back you could be more psychic, and that tripped me out because something told me to put on that show last night, and I flipped to certain episodes in the first part, and it blew my mind with stuff, because it's so true. It's like, I remember when I passed, basically, like, it got zoomed out, like I got sucked out super fast, and there was like 7 to 8 Earths, and it just makes me think of different dimensions. So it's like, if you feel such a strong pull, 1 2 3 on the clock, this is correct, you feel such a strong pull towards someone, it's like that could literally be your partner in a different reality. What's so cool about this too is, on the show, this is what really tripped me out on in the OA. I have this in my notes from when I first started this channel, and I was really trying to get into it and get all these channeled messages. I said this when I woke up, and it's like, I travel places in my dreams. I remember this one spirit guide, she had like a purple, almost super looking thing on, but we were on these rings, like in rings, but she like opened it up. She opened like this door up basically, but it was just like a circle. It almost looks like this. She opened this thing up. Like, it looks like the night sky tonight. Hold on. I wish you guys could see it better. But she opened up like this door or portal, and she's like, "Are you ready?" And I was like, and I just remember getting sucked in, and I don't remember the rest of the dream, sadly. But I wrote this down. So like, this is literally why you could feel so connected with certain people. It's because in a different timeline, on a different plane. And when I died, like, I saw the 7 Earths. Like, there was 7 or 8. I'm pretty sure it was 7. But each one was a different dimension, like a different world. But I always remember, like, I'm not even gonna say, because it's kind of sad how many near-death experiences I had. I'm surprised I'm here, but every time I went up, I just remember saying, and that's what's so weird, is I was like, I'm not done yet. I haven't finished yet. And it was like this knowing that I had to go back, and then I get sucked back. But
think before.
This is when I'm dead asleep, okay? And this is on February 22nd, so 2/2/2022. So it's 2222.
Where you speak.
I don't know what I say in
Don't
here.
judge. Don't judge someone by interest. Don't judge someone by their interest. Judge someone by their character. Ambulance is at 419. Girl, you know you got me going crazy. It's like kind of like a song. It's like, but it wasn't. It was like, I guess I'm just doing it in my head now. But girl, you got me going crazy. And then I had an image of like someone holding my hand or a woman's hand and like putting the finger on the ring finger. Singing to me, and I will never throw another soul away. And I regret every word that I say. It's you.
So this is stuff I get like dead in my sleep. I wake up and I start recording. If you go to my oldest videos, I think I do the voice recordings in there, 333. And I am getting like if you go to the videos and press oldest, I feel like the first few could be very significant for some, especially if you're being stalked in any sense. But I kind of want to start doing these voice recordings more. Like, I was determined on waking up and getting this done. So someone right now is like, "Girl, you got me going crazy," and stuff like that. But the rings, when they went to a different dimension and she passed and they were in rings, I literally, like, my mouth dropped because of this thing I had. And that's why I always say, listen to your intuition. Even if you don't want to watch a TV show or you've seen it a million times, you might remember something you missed, and it could be significant then. So always listen to your intuition. Keep practicing it. It's always the first thought before your fear comes in and changes your thoughts. It's the first thought you have. Like, if you're thinking of a person's name throughout any tarot video, including mine, I mean, you can do it to other aspects too, but if you're thinking of one person and then I start talking and it like goes on with the story and you get another person's name, it could be relating to that person in that time. It doesn't have to be about the other person the whole time. 242.
You're all to me. I see you every night in my dreams. And I don't want to throw a soul away. You need to put a bigger effort in towards Melanie. We are connected to somewhere, and we're usually there longer than we think we are. We can go back to any time. I think we are the timekeepers.
Leave me alone right
As
there.
I said, I think we are the timekeepers. It ended on 1, 2, 3, which means the right path. Something about Savannah's thing of being double-veined. Don't trust them if they're double-veined. Lingering now, holding it all in. I can't look at the window. I can't look at the stars. I can't see the light. I can't look at the stars. They make me wonder where you are. Yeah, you're slowly killing me.
These are like conversations I
Don't you
heard
know
from
you're
other
the
people,
apple
and
of
like
my
someone
eye,
singing to
center
me.
of my world. Set up your car deployment. I heard ambulances, then I heard 3:09 a.m. Or just 3:09.
Why did... Wait,
Because everything.
this one. Sorry if I say any names.
Spiritual advisory.
Spiritual advisory.
We're on rings. We're in rings.
So cool.
Broken, pessimistic person. An actress or be an actress. That stopped at 1964. This person is very selfish. This person could be a spiritual leader. Possibly, I don't know. Trapped in the Seven of Pentacles.
I just got a certain spiritual leader's name when not leader, but someone that's on YouTube. I'm not saying the name. It's an older woman, but that's crazy. It was the first thought I got that goes along with that.
It's how you think, it's what you feel inside. The sixth strange darkness comes creeping on, so haunting every time.
That's a song.
Spiritual advisory, and people are coming in and taking over, and higher spirits, and it's out of your control now.
So someone could have been doing heavy witchcraft on you or doing something really bad, but I don't even know what spiritual advisory is, but I got that. And it was like spirit 444 on the clock. I got spiritual advisory. I'll play the last part.
Being so haunting every time. Spiritual advisory, and people are coming in and taking over, and higher spirits, and it's out of your control now.
So it's like no matter how much you prayed for your enemies or tried to help these people, like it's out of your control now. And I got broken, pessimistic person, 8:08 on the clock.
A man and a woman owe you. A man and a woman want to harm you. Or a man and woman.
7744.
A man and a woman want to harm you.
So I got that waking up too.
It's like I was getting a lot of downloads, and it was cool because it was like the people were like, I don't know where you're getting all this ancient wisdom, but it's like I'll get all this information, and then I wake up, and it's like my brain protects me.
Okay.
There's a higher level of consciousness being born within you that you're rediscovering and opening back up.
That's what I was just talking about in the beginning. So it's like this old, the version of you that you've just been seamlessly going throughout life with, the true you, like your real soul, like who you actually are. This is why people can be falling away, and your neck, shoulders, lower back, lower legs could be really stiff, like not just stiff, but more sore right now, and everything else. There's a lot of tension there and clarification, and it's like this part of you, you're rediscovering these new parts of yourself because you're going through this ascension process, and higher level of consciousness consciousness is being awakened right now.
Consciousness being born within you, that you're rediscovering and opening back up.
So it's like a higher level of consciousness is being brought on within you, and it's waking you up right now. You literally are getting a higher sense of consciousness right now. So just hold on through this ascension. Remember how important it is to unplug from technology, because you're so sensitive right now. That stuff's really going to mess you up. You literally need to spend time with your feet in the grass, outside, getting grounded and calm. But most importantly, it's going to be so uncomfortable at first because your anxiety is going to be probably really high with the ascension process. But it is necessary for you to sit through those uncomfortable feelings so it gets better and your body starts healing. Otherwise, you're going to make it way harder on you than it needs to be. So you're coming out as the star. You are healing right now. You have this very angelic, star-like energy to you. And this new, like a new part of you is being awakened to who you were in the past. Now, there is some kind of hollow loss or painful ending. I don't know who this is pertaining to, if it's you or if it's someone else, but it's like someone tried to hurt someone else or they backstabbed someone else, 10 of Swords. It's really hot. Or they backstabbed you or something. I'm actually going to put the AC a little colder real fast. Give me 1 second. Okay. You shouldn't be having stuff like this during your ascension process. You should be drinking a lot of water right now and be mindful of the foods you're putting in your body. Really think about like Mother Nature, Earth. Go back to our roots and be filling your body with that. Whatever you're feeling called to. 848. For me, I've been eating a lot of avocados lately and it's been making me feel really good. 2222 on the clock. Oh, wow. There is some really toxic, negative energy. Don't worry, we're going to get out of this. We're going to dig in what it is so we can be aware and then work on getting past it or see what is going to happen with this situation. Because right now you have the Star, 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands, and the Devil. So there's some backstabbing here, or like whoever backstabbed you, it hurt them too. And whoever else was involved. I'm going to tap in on the Devil because it's like, what is that one saying? It's like, rumors are spread by fools, accepted by idiots, and I forget. I'll have to find it later. The Hermit. So right now we have Aquarius, Capricorn, and Virgo. You don't have to be those signs, but they are significant for someone. This was an ultimate betrayal. There's a lot of fighting going on and conflict. Someone is just engulfed by this devil energy. I just feel like saying karma is going to be served. You have a very sensual energy around you right now. I don't know if you're aware of this or not. Someone's isolating from people right now and really going inside. What is this about? What do they have to be aware of? So whoever did this ultimate betrayal or backstab, like this is a painful ending. This, I feel like this wasn't even just stabbing you in the back. It was like, it was stabbing you in the back and then turning you around and finishing it. Like this person completely disrespected you, completely disrespected others. This could be a very selfish person or someone that just does not empathize with others. This is a very controlling energy too. It's like this person demands respect, whether they respect you or not. Like they would be like, how dare you disrespect me, even if they've been so dirty, disrespectful to you. God bless you. I feel like someone could have been playing happy family. This could even be with your kids. It doesn't have to be that for everyone, but that is for someone. Someone could have been playing like happy family. There also could have been, even if this isn't a marriage, someone's boyfriend's or girlfriend's mother could have been very toxic to somebody. You could intuitively feel this. You have the devil and the high priestess next to each other too. Now, witchcraft isn't going to apply to everyone, but for someone that does apply to you, I just want to say you're going through an ascension process. You're probably a Pleiadian or something like that, because I kept getting Pleiadian. You have been preparing for this for life. Like, you have had all these obstacles and you've been on this journey. Like, things may have never been easy for you. You are stepping into alignment with your true self. Like, it just reminds me of the OA, that TV show on Netflix. Even the fact that's why I say to you guys sometimes, like, if you feel like moving your body in a weird way and you don't know why, like, I'd get into that and do that, even if it looks like a weird dance. I remember doing that a certain night, and I didn't know why I felt the need to do this in my kitchen, and I had candles around me, but I started moving like really weird, and it was on a full moon. I have no idea why I was doing it, but I was listening to my intuition, and really cool things happened the next day. But it's like, you need to trust yourself right now. Trust yourself, listen to your intuition. Don't get so stuck in assuming certain things that we can't have the answers to right away. But it's the first thoughts that come in your head before your fear comes in and is like, no, it could be this or it could be that. It's usually the first thought. So start practicing your intuition with that and see how things start lining up. It does look like if you're in this time of hermit mode or you've been secluding from people, someone's going to come in and help you unexpectedly. This comes after a pretty turbulent time. So you could have been going through a lot of turmoil, just things like could have got better, then worse, better, worse, or it's just like this, it's turbulence. And the Six of Swords comes in after this transition, 757, where you're going towards calmer waters, but this can also be help arriving at the perfect time. I keep getting Pleiadians. That's channeling and uplifting humanity, raising the frequency. The Emperor. Yeah, so somebody could owe you an apology. Some emperor type figure could owe you an apology. You touch this person's heart, they could think you're very innocent in some situation. It's like someone feels really bad for hurting you in some type of way, because whatever they did to you, it didn't just hurt you, it hurt them and whoever else was involved. King of Swords energy. You could be dealing with an air sign or a Scorpio. We also have Aries energy. But that's the thing, it's like the divine is reaching down, like fate is going on right now. And for people that did just come in, like when I died and I zoomed out really fast and there was like the 7 Earths, it just made me remember like parallel universes. And it's like you could feel so attached to someone because you're on a different timeline right now. Like, when was your guys' first memory? How old were you? There's stories where like people have, I think it was in Africa, but there was this woman that was just totally different one day. She had a headache, all this stuff. And then when she woke up, she was basically a different person, and that other person had died. And the person that died, her soul went into this woman's body when she was sick. It's like, if there are these parallel universes, I have a very open mind. I hope you guys do too. So just try to trust me right now with this. Imagine if you feel such a pull towards a twin flame or something like that. It's because you're with them in a parallel universe or on a different timeline. And you keep thinking about someone so much because you're actually with them in another life, or you're supposed to come together at some point in this life. That's why you could feel such an intense pull. But it's like spirit is coming down. Do you see those hands? It's like the wheel, like fate, destiny, all this stuff, it's coming your way. And this is because you've gone through a total life transformation. But what I also said is I feel like your twin flame is actually coming through right now. Like they are literally shifting timelines. However you felt when you first realized it was your twin flame or whatever this intense connection was, they are feeling this way now. So whether you've been purposely trying not to think of them or you just haven't, maybe their name just keeps popping up and popping up and popping up. It's this ascension. You guys are literally merging. I know some of you, like, a lot of people can just be like, I don't want my twin flame. I totally get that, but it is up to you if they do come forward. Remember to be respectful, because it's really hard for people to open up about that. And a lot of people are scared of rejection. 262. Plus, it's literally another version of you. It's your soul. So be kind to you, please. Keep working on whatever you're working on, whatever ideas you have. Literally, I just want to like see who this is for, because you have some prosperous ideas you haven't jumped on yet. It's something creative. Some of you want to start a channel. I'm staring into my candle, the channel right now. There's something swaying you some direction. You could also be having doubts that you feel like you're not good enough, but you are. Stop telling yourself that old story. If you're telling yourself that old story, then that is your reality. If you don't think you can, then you can't. If you believe you can, that's why I try to say keep an open mind. Being open-minded is a beautiful form of intelligence too. Don't keep yourself stuck and halted with old beliefs when we create our reality. It is beautiful, and you can get the things you want. So instead of focusing on the bad things, write down in your journal or on something, just make it a point, definitely through the ascension process. Imagine your dream life. Like for me right now, I'm gonna be like, I just got back from a walk in Italy, but I actually went on a walk that day. So add truth to it, but then fit in your dream life. Add multiple truths, but in the place you want to be, or the relationship you want to be in. And then I just got the Wheel and the Fool, which these were turned upright. Let me put these back. So there is a faded new beginning here for you. Also, we have double Aries energy now. I feel called to go in with these cards. And Sagittarius. Something about travel or action. And then we have Gemini also, if the Lovers and the Two of Cups coming out. So this is definitely, I want to say synchronized, 3333 on the clock. This is a beautiful, deep soul connection. This is two souls that, when entangled, like all your desires are going to be met. There can be turbulence, 3344, but it's because it's a mirror of you basically. But you guys are also going to be able to heal each other. I really encourage you guys to watch the first part of OA. I do highly recommend that. A lot of you could get some answers through it. And if you do watch the OA, please come back to this reading. Like the part where I said we're in rings, that when I watched it just gave me so much clarity on stuff too. It's like when we are sleeping too, especially like my Pleiadians or my light workers, empaths, you have a double mission on earth. So you could do most of your work in your sleep. You could be super tired right now because you have so much work to do in the spirit realm. You could have people telling you all the time too that they dream about you a lot. Like a lot of people can dream about you. Random people can reach out to you again and be like, I've dreamt about you. Hi, pretty girl. How you doing? Are you going to the attention process too? Ooh, squish butt. You want that fly, huh? Flee, fly, flow. Hold on. High Priestess. A lot of you guys are, we all can be very psychic. Like, definitely if you did have a near-death experience, you can come back with some interesting things that could be a burden. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I feel weird saying this, but I'm getting channeled to say it right now. Like, and tell me if this is possible, but someone can be like a fly on your wall. And I don't want you guys to be all paranoid. Like, who is that fly? But I am getting that. Is that possible for people to, like, do that? I'm just thinking about a crow now and, like, those movies where the crow, like, goes and sees people as the switch. Someone is making a steam line towards you, or they feel like they have to make a steam line towards you. You could be having visions about this, but you are a very spiritual being. So you can connect psychically and intuitively. Like, stop doubting your intuition, let it back in, and see where it can start taking you. I do in my videos try to give you guys like little practicing tips when it comes to your intuition. I also recommend doing some kind of divination when it comes to candle flames, or even just staring at an open fire, or being calm and silent in water and really just connecting. I don't know about you guys, but I get the most stuff usually in water. Yeah, so vision, I give you confidence in your divination talents. I give you that confidence. Spirit is gifting you that confidence. So start practicing that. I would just do a little exercise tonight. Inner connection. Connect with your inner self right now. Also, like, are you ready for this serious relationship to come in your life? Is there anything that you personally need to work on? Do you want to be more active? Do you want to incorporate a better diet? Do you want to study something? Do you want something else going on for you in your life before you jump into this? Because a lot of you, it's right around the corner. I also keep getting the number 28. So this could be when someone's 28. You could have met someone at 28th, or this can happen on the 28th of a month. Someone could have also reached out to you on the 28th that was unexpected. So interconnection. I bring you the medicine of togetherness. And you have personal power right now. I encourage you to be the master of your destiny. You create your reality and your destiny. What timeline do you want to walk into? Who do you want to be right now? You're going through this ascension process and you're going to be getting a lot of downloads. Journaling is extremely important at this time, and writing things down. Make sure you're getting things out so you're not bottling them up. And if you want to, you can burn the papers after. But when I recommend, if you wake up in the middle of the night or anything, start writing things down. You can be waking up in the middle of the night right now at certain times, or getting up earlier than you used to. Some of you can be getting up later though if your anxiety's not really high, because going through the ascension process, not only are you doing work in your sleep, but your body needs more sleep because it's going through such a drastic change. You need more energy. I know a lot of us are feeling extremely drained right now. Even if you wake up, it's like you can go back to sleep, like you want to lay back down. I recommend making your bed after you wake up. And for me, just always cleaning something or going and working out will help. But if you don't want to work out, I recommend cleaning. Intuition. I'm telling you, like, so many of you guys are psychic and on this level, and people that are falling behind, like in the 3D, and they don't believe in this stuff, they will stay stuck. Like, there's so many, you can just look up so many videos online of spiritual experiences, how people really can tap into stuff and give you precise and exact answers. And just your consciousness is raising right now. Like, I'll play this for some of the new people that came in.
There's a higher level of consciousness being born within you that you're rediscovering and opening back up.
And then This is about spiritual advisory. So, like, even if you were praying for the people that were wishing you harm or you didn't go out of your way, this is especially for whoever didn't go out of their way. 4004 on the clock. I would look up that number for possibly what's going on. Also, I'm feeling channeled to say this real fast. I saw a stork right in front of me today. I got told to go this way on the trail, so I went that way. And a stork was sitting right in front of me, and it had a big butt fish in its mouth and swallowed the fish in front of me and flew off. And I was like, that was crazy. But spiritual advisory came in. So whoever, if like, this is stuff I get when I sleep. So whoever was going out of their way to physically stop things in your life, harm you, or affect you, or do witchcraft on you, spiritual warfare is so much more real than people understand or realize. This could have been happening to you since birth, but enough is enough. It's like if you were innocent and you kept trucking through this and you didn't go out of your way to harm anyone.
Spiritual advisory. We're on rings. We're in rings.
Spiritual advisory comes in
Broken, pessimistic person. An actress or be an actress. That stopped at 1964. This person is very selfish. This person could be a spiritual leader, possibly, I don't know. Trapped in the Seven of Pentacles. It's how you think, it's what you feel inside. The sixth strange darkness comes creeping on, so haunting every time. Spiritual advisory and people are coming in and taking over and higher spirits. And it's out of your control now.
So even if you were like praying for these people or anything else, if you sat there and you kept healing yourself and working on yourself, literally spiritual advisory is coming in right now. It's like it is taking over and it's out of your control now. When I first got that message, that was the night before I got 1,000 followers a night on YouTube. Spiritual advisory came in at that point because I was constantly harassed. And it's like, you want to make fun of her or do this or that on her YouTube? Here you go, Ireland. And it was 1,000 a night for 6 nights. That's why I'm telling you to not give up. Try to be a good person. And it's not just like, it's because you want to be a good person. If you are a Pleiadian, if you are a light worker, you want to help people. You want to consciously wake up and develop good character aspects. Like you want to be a good person. You don't know how to be a bad, mean person. You can get reactive at things, but it's because you're so sensitive and you feel all that energy. That's why it's important to find balance. But when you don't go out of your way to affect others and they constantly go to you and you're keeping that close spiritual connection, you're protected. Just remember that. They come to rescue you. And they give you wisdom. It's like you're developing a lot of wisdom and you're coming in and being rescued. This could even be by your own intuition. It's like you're gonna start getting a lot more downloads right now. Your intuition is picking up. You're going through an ascension process. Your twin flame is like completely awake now. They can be researching a bunch of things or trying to find out stuff, but you guys are being drawn to each other right now and healing family lines. Free yourself from secrets and discover the hidden treasure of your heritage. That's something I got channeled. Maybe you guys want to do that too, especially if no one talks about being psychic in your family. Where are you from? Like my family's from Italy. I've been so called to go to Italy and I still have a bunch of family there, but I want to like rediscover my roots. 222 and 444. I think I feel like it's important for you guys to try to look into your heritage right now. Hold on, the candle's like, I know this sounds weird, but like talking. It's not talking, but it's moving a bunch of different ways and I'm getting intuitive hits. I heard Sean, 111 on the clock, and Amber, Amy, Jesus, and Amelia. Something's going the right way. It's like something could have been going left for a while and now it's going the right way. Like it's the right path. Kind of like the Chariot card being pulled in two separate directions. Sisterhood, you could be getting pulled towards a family member. If not, this could have been someone that you considered like a sister at some point in your life. Initiate a new sisterhood adventure. This could also be you finding a new friend that's going to feel like soul family. From the last reading, this could even be that person that like is the soul family coming into your life. I feel like in the next 3 months, you're at least going to get one person, which 48, one person. Literally, when you surround yourself with so many people, you're not being a friend to yourself. Not everyone's going to understand you or accept you, but this is someone on a soul level you are going to be so connected to and so happy you met. You guys could go on adventures, unplug together, like someone you can trust that's going to love you and you're going to love them. A sisterhood or brotherhood. It's going to lift you up. This is exactly what you need. Unconditional love. It's unconditional love with this person. I remind you of the magic of love. You are blessed. You guys are blessed. Ah! Emotions. 808. You are an emotional creature, and it's time for your great power. This is number 7. You have a lot of personal power within you. 117 on the clock. That could be a significant number. And spirit with the earth. Have faith. You are supported. That's what I mean going through this ascension process right now. It's so important to unplug, because being on your phone or being connected to technology, it's going to make the ascension process so much harder. You need to unplug from stuff and reconnect with the earth, because you're going on this vibration where you're remembering your true self. And if you feel like you're in a rut, anxiety right now, like more reactive than normal, more anxious than normal, it's because of this ascension. And you're supposed to unplug for a little while, at least do this a few times a day, and connect with earth. Someone is going to be chasing you. The male principle. It could be a male that's going to be chasing you. Ooh, it feels like it's on fire right now. A step towards reconnecting with the masculine is before you. So this twin flame journey right now, a step towards reconciling with the masculine is before you. This is like I was talking about the parallel universe things and everything else, like literally this person and you were always so drawn to each other, and you could have lived many, many lives. Like these are old souls. You may, like, someone can also think that you're too good for them or they're too good for you. It could be vice versa right now, but you guys are ascending and going on the same frequency at this time. You could be seeing 12-12 a lot or 10-10. Something can be happening in winter for someone. This is number 22. Look up the number 22, because I've been saying that in a lot of readings. That could also resonate with you, be your age or birthday. I am getting channeled to go in with this too. Yeah, so it's a time for turning inward right now and rest and silent. You're going to get so much answers to things like you weren't even thinking about. Everything's just going to be perfect. Yeah, hold on one second. And 24, 22 and 24. So summer, a time for blooming. Celebrate your successes. Right now, I feel like this relationship is going to bloom. This can be happening in the month of August. Give me one second. And I kept getting channeled August 31st, and I think that's some kind of important moon or like a blue night. I have to look into it for you guys. Hold on. Sorry, I had to turn the AC back up because my roommate got home. Oops. I feel called to go in with runes too, and this persuasion deck. So right now, I'm just trying to give you guys things that are going to be beneficial to you, but also they can just be synchronistic and relate with you. I have a lot of energy right now, like a lot of channeled energy. 33 could be significant, and we also just got September 23rd. The sun moves into Scorpio. There is a turning point that highlights a growing emphasis on deep emotional change and transformation. You may also become involved in joint influences or dealing with other people's money. Another turning point occurs at the age of 60 when your progressed sun moves into Sagittarius, indicating a need to become more adventurous and freedom-loving, possibly desiring to seek more education or travel. So you could also have Sagittarius in your chart, which you have usually a very open mind with that, optimistic, and you could be more adventurous, and you might want to start learning new things. I also recommend embodying that energy right now, temperance, and we did get that coming out, because you're alchemizing things, you're finding a perfect harmony in you and balancing things out. But what's so important for all of this stuff is be open-minded right now. There is always more stuff for us to learn, and if we get so stuck in old beliefs and ways, then we're never going to imagine our future life ourselves. And what makes one answer right and another one wrong, unless it's like literally textbook, but a lot of our history has been rewritten too. Imagine how many times also like the Bible has gone down the line. Like people can put certain things in books that's not just that, but like even in the school system with kids, like texts change, history changes, like we change our history. There's like such a beautiful, abundant love, trust, transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept your current situation, it will automatically transform. And you may think that like you've accepted it. I've thought that many times too, but it's like truly accepting and facing what's going on in your life for exactly what it is, and then it can transform. I'm gonna go in with some runes real fast. I'm also getting all you need is love. She's gonna be so happy. I just deep cleaned the house. Success, goals achieved, honor, the life force health, a time when power will be available to you. And we also have personal power. You have this personal power right now, and there's going to be unconditional love that goes around you. There can be some kind of like sisterhood, brotherhood connection where it's unconditional love coming into your life. 111 on the clock. This was the friend I was talking about that you could meet in the next 3 months. You and this person, 323, are going to have unconditional love for each other. It's going to be beautiful. So success, goals achieved, honor, the life force, health. Like this is happening right now. A time when power will be available to you for positive changes in your life. Victory, health, and success. Contact between the higher self and the unconscious self. Wholeness, power, elemental forces, sword of flame, cleansing fire. You have practice your intuition right now of certain things. I do highly, like, one of the things I'll tell you, definitely if you just came in, is when you're hearing a tarot reading or anything else, like, you can be hearing, I can be tapping in on your twin flame, or you're going in the reading for someone else, whoever's name you get during that reading, whatever part it's at, because it can switch to multiple people, practice that. And if you get a random person's name at a different part of the story and it switches, it goes to that person. Your intuition, your soul is too smart. The universe is too smart like that. Like you're here for a reason, and that's because you are ascending right now to higher level of consciousness. And some divine masculine is stepping up. It's like, this could be such an uncomfortable switch and turn. That's why I said, even if you don't want this, do not be rude to anyone, like with rejection. You can reject someone, but if this is a true twin flame, it's so rare. Not everyone has a twin flame, and you don't always meet your twin flame if you do have one in the life. So it's like, this is your soul. Be kind to it. It's the other part of you. A lot of you could have been so patient and waited years or something, and it's like it's finally coming in. The feminine cycle. Reconnect with your cycle. You are a plural woman. And the art of rituals. Practice rituals to re-enchant your life. And I'm getting that dancing thing. So it's like, please watch the OA. But literally, like, when I felt really cold. I woke up at like 3 a.m. and I went in my kitchen and I lit some candles and I sat on the floor to meditate. And I just started moving my body in weird ways and making these noises. And I can't explain it, but like, it did something. And it was really cool. I'm not going to get into it, but listen to your intuition. Listen to your body. Practice the movements. Be giving it enough water. Be nourishing your body, your one body right now. Like, this is your vessel. Take care of your vessel. This is your little spaceship. And we're so lucky to be here right now. You're at this time right now, reincarnated right now, or put into this body right now because you were supposed to come into ascension at this time. You are here to raise the vibration. And you can do this by being your authentic self. Live in your authenticity. Even if it may embarrass you at times, like, it's okay. Like, humility is a good thing. Also, it gets you a lot further. If you're trying to do a career online, 56, being your authentic self instead of toning everything down works wonders. Also, I'm just getting, like, it might even be, it's for someone if you're being stalked. If you go to my videos and press the oldest one, I'm getting channeled to tell you to listen to those, or whatever one your intuition feels right to. And you can skip to whatever part. If it's the very first one, I recommend listening to it through. Eagle totem, rise above to widen your vision. And stories. I leave you the memory of healing tales. And speaking out, your voice is released. Express yourself. Frankly, it is a time to speak your truth right now. You are discovering who your true self is through this ascension. The old 3D version that's just been walking around asleep this whole time is fading away, and your truth self is coming out right now. So many people are ascending at this time. That's why it's important to nourish your body, get the rest you need, but also get done things you need to get done. Journaling is extremely important right now. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available for you to follow. And time. Someone's trying too hard, give it time. And that's what I mean about the time thing. And like, you don't want to try too hard. This is your soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. And sexual union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. This person coming in, like, it's such a sacred connection, whether it be twin flame for some or this soulmate. It's like this love. I'm getting grandiosous. I don't know what that means. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. I am getting right now, literally, I'm not ending it this second, but I'm getting to end it. And I'm going to go back to my very first video because it's important right now. If this reading has resonated, or if you've been stalked or some kind of black magic, I'm looking at the flame real fast. That one can be significant. Or for some reason, there's one with my hair straight. I was in a hotel. I don't know what it's called yet. But my hair's straight and I'm wearing this shirt. It's like this little tank top. I'm at a desk. It's, if you go to my oldest videos, the stalking one, the very oldest one, if this reading has resonated, or the one where I'm wearing this with my hair straight. I have to go back to them right now because I don't know what they are. I know the first one's like stalking. That one, I'm getting told to watch it all the way through. The other one, I have no idea who it's for or what it's about, but I am getting go to that one. And I'm gonna come back on after I do some research on those 1, 2, 3 on the clock. But right now, it's vital and important truth. So 1, 2, 3, we can all do this little homework assignment together right now, but I love you guys. Let's do this shenanigans. I'll be back however long after those videos. The oldest videos, the very first one, the oldest, I'd listen to that all the way through, and then the one with my hair straight wearing this little cow girl shirt. I love you guys.